Okay, give me 2 seconds. Welcome to our next fast stream. So in case you're wondering, today, well actually it started yesterday for me, is the Steam Next Fest, so you can play literally thousands of demos for free. I got a few games that I want to try out. The first one is Quarantine Zombie. See how good are they, and will I actually have to, wishlist it or buy it or what? Sometimes down the road. How good are they, and will I actually have to? Oh. Moving to this moment for a long time, we keep finding new way to find Anna. So this time we just see Chicago, present day. Virus light up 90% of city population, millions of families, women, children, with refuse to bacterial zombie. Where's the man then? They tried to destroy the city infrastructure and the mission action guard. Left the guard reserve single-handedly manned 1,000 checkpoints and stayed nothing.
That was the day I had to make good on my promise. I promised my mom I'd look out for my younger brother. To save him, I needed wheels, a gun, and an opening. That day, just me, caught between the Horde and the world beyond. Then, the message about my brother blindsided me.
What? Attack on the checkpoint.
Hank, hang in there. Just 1 more month until the army arrives. Everything's gonna be okay. If I don't get eaten first. We've got a group of refugees from the neighboring checkpoint. I want you to screen every one of them carefully.
Inspect the first survivor. How do I go out? I can't even go out. How do I go out? It didn't tell me. What key I have to hit? Or do I have to crouch or how? Dude. Oh man. Control in progress. So I don't even know what key is what. Alright. How do I get out? So is it E? Or I know I just keep clicking button. I don't even know what the hell was that. Okay, E is interact. Alright. So what's this? What's this? Inspect first survivor. Where? What? What's this? What? I don't think the game is finished. Like, at all. It's not playable. I don't have any instruction. So look, what? Tell me what should I do? Nope. Go on top. I don't understand what the hell is going on. This is the woman, but I can't. Some instruction would be nice. No, I can't close this door once it's open. Do I tap him or? What do you mean, inspect first survivor? So what? Supply request. I'm pressing key. How do I do anything? 1, 2, 3. Handbook. Dude, there.
Sir, thank you, sir. It's a total nightmare out there. I'm from the central checkpoint. Zombies overran our refugee base. We were waiting for evacuation. It's a bloodbath now. Hardly anyone made it.
What about the base command?
I'm not sure. Some people barricaded themselves
And you
in
made
the
it.
lab. I doubt they survived.
Okay, instruction. I. Not a silent infection. Controversial silent infection. Controversial silent. It may be silent infection. It's just a disease useful to none. A clear red eye. So, conjunctive. Lactosis, herpes, rash, bruises, red bruises, freckles, damage, cut, bite, blood from mouth, blood from nose, pus, missing an ass from nose. So no plus. Red, nothing. Health, beat per minute. 280. 49 degrees. All right, item. So for over 49 is done for BPM 180 to 200. Okay. One 154, 144. Mouse bleed. I think that's a bite mark. That is one big bite mark. They didn't even tell you. Red eye, bite mark, you're done.
My little brother
What's with
survived.
the red light above the door?
He's out
The
there.
design is a bit scary, but whatever. My step counter's gonna show a new record if I make it out alive.
Car in the garage.
This piece of junk won't even start. I need parts. Without a vehicle, I'll never reach my brother.
Hank, these guys must have told you what happened at the central checkpoint in Chicago. What's out there isn't your brother anymore. There were experiments, science lab. I'm sorry. Don't you dare go after him and abandon your post. Otherwise,
Otherwise what?
just use your head and don't do it. Back in Chicago, you were a cop. You ran a department. Here, you're under my command. Here, you don't call the shots. I'll admit, you survived thanks to your condition. But you're the last one at this outpost. Wait for the army. Then do whatever you want. But if you leave early, I'll send everything you did in Chicago up the chain. They won't forgive your indiscretions. You'll never be able to go back to a normal life.
I think this woman is done as well. So how do I send the next one in? I don't know what am I doing. And I think it just crashed. Yep. Wow, this game really shit. Am I supposed to? Alright. This one is done. Well, it did say It didn't say anything. It was her. Okay. Can't see anything. $145, $150. Right. I'm assuming if I press E, they're gonna come in. I have no idea. I would say whoever make this game need to actually make it more playable before people can play it. Because I have no instruction, I have nothing. How are you gonna play a game without instruction? That's beyond me. Do I just stand here? Need more. Didn't think. I can't complete. I mean, you need to know which. You need to know which zombie kill. You need to know which keys do what before you can play. And I can't even call them in. So I have no idea what's going on. Oh. You know what? I really want to like this game, but it just. really didn't let me do it. I have no idea what's going on. And I don't even know how to this escape is BS. I don't understand. And why is he inside then? So how do I call them in? My thing is full. You know what? I really want to enjoy this, but I don't think I can. Yeah. Instruction is useless. Control in progress. You can change audio. You can change subtitle. Or you can change the front and back. Nah. Sorry about that, man. Not share. Yeah, you can use my account if you want. 40 to 50. Less than 20 minutes. Play Kunky. I know there's another one out there, but I don't remember the name. Let's see. Market. Demo. More mature. User friendly. Instruction. More porn. It turned out I don't know what to do. What to press. Generally lack of instruction. Adventure game? Can't think of any. be easy to understand. Man, I'm just gonna put 3. Probably not at this stage. This is a required few. Come on, man. I don't. Who's Telegram anyway? Make the game more accessible to people. Tutorial section, maybe. Make more. What's that called? Instruction. Not instruction. Available. I'm gonna do player. Player instruction available to the player. Submit. All right. Keep going. So this is quarantine. All of them again, and I'm working on the. We will be releasing today, by the way. Don't feed the cat demo. Let's see. My buddy Jara told me to try this new energy pill. I hope they work. I will need them for my study this semester. Jura. Can't seem to fall asleep. I should get up. Now this is what game's supposed to be. You need to interact. So turn off and turn on. Look at the picture, which I don't know what's going on. And probably pick up the flashlight. Have to toggle it. Yeah. Interact. Right. Right. Can I? No, can't. What? Bird and bees. What do you mean by that? Alright. I don't understand why I need to turn on my light in my own home. Wrong button. The pill meant to help silence the whisper, to keep the shadow from moving. But now the wall breathe, the color drip, and I can't tell if the voices are mine anymore. If you take them, don't fall asleep. Ooh. Looking badly. So nothing I can do here. This is where I come from, right? No, this is the what? What? Why? What is the purpose of this? What? What's that? I can hear a cat. Can't see it though. Water order plan 2 3. Oh, I think I know why. Either this or the other one. 3 3. Pizza. Glass of red wine. The night keep repeating. Every hour I feel like this last. First the noise, then the scratch, and over the eyes. Here again, do not fit it. Okay, now I watered my plant. So what should I do? Yeah, read that already. With another journal, or is that another light? Another journal here. I marked the calendar, but the dates never move. I tried staying awake, but every time the clock hit 6, I woke up right back in this room. I think it's pretending now, waiting for me to mess up. I heard it purring outside. Before, if it's still here tomorrow, don't let it follow you. What's the purpose of this though? Can I go out? Nope. I have no idea what's going on. What's with people and not there? And the lack of whatever. I don't understand what's going on. I think I checked everything, right? That's the cat. So now that I fed the cat, what's going on? What will happen? What? So it ate a pizza. I have no idea what's going on, man. Can't even use the toilet. Wait till it hits 6. I mean, you need to actually let people know what you're trying to do, what you're doing. You know, like when you are actually setting it on either early release or, you know, full release, we would still need to do that anyway. I don't understand. That's why. Trying to make it to 6 to see what's going on. Okay, this is different. They're the same word. Now this is the same. What do you expect? Me to jump scare or what? Okay, the knife are different. Cost wise the same. I don't understand what. Can't even go out. It's the same, man. Give me 2 minutes and I go get a water. Okay, I'm back, but I also don't have. Well, this is better, but I don't have an idea what's going on here. Well, I noticed that the knife is different. And it's kept the same position. This thing fall down, and now the thing is different. Everything else is the same. Still birds and bees. And there's something. Oh, that's the what? The flashlight here. Closer. I have no idea what's going on with this. I mean, do I pick up the clue and somehow I can break the time loop, or I just don't know what to do? It's the same thing, man. Oh, what's that? Let the night begin. In 2 seconds. Like thicker. What? And I'm pretty sure the candle was not. And I can't turn that off. Can I jump? No. So all the light flicker. really don't understand what's going on. Just flash. I don't understand what do you want me to do? I don't have the calendar. Wait for the 6th then. This is probably the last night, then I'll continue. I have no idea what's going on with this. film and find out what happened in the full release. Oh. So what the hell was this then? I honestly don't know. What's the purpose of all this? Alright. Tabletop. So this is tabletop game shop simulator. This is like the TCG I was playing. I mean a week ago or something like that. I'm gonna remove the, yeah, I'm gonna do it later. They look the same as well. Work in progress. Similar music. To start selling a product, you need to first order them. Head to the market store to purchase your first miniature box. You're gonna check out the card to arrange delivery. This one. In the box, the product has been delivered in store. Box number and place in the unit. The net of behind hat. Okay. This is just like TCG then. Dude, what do you mean? You don't like it? Oh, I forgot to set price. Open the miniature box. Okay, so it's like a model shop then. storage is so fair in your shop. You're gonna off it. And let it in your shop. You can mention that. You can also store your product there in such fashion design for the purpose. What? Why did they let me cycle? My mouse just not working. Yeah, I'm coming. Ooh, that's money. Let me scratch my head first, eh? Into 8. $160. Dong, 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 dong. Oh, I thought it's going to 9, and I can't enter the when 100 paid. Let's just do 50 paid. Next day. Wow, collection. Well, I'm not gonna play this. This is suspiciously really like the other one, the TCG. You can see here. So Cage File Internal Affairs is my last game today. Think 10 Media Group. Control. So WASD, select confirm, tab. Yeah. Begin the case, yes. What do we know? So what the hell is that?
All right, we are live and the recordings have officially begun. So, I have some rather unfortunate news to share with you in case you haven't already heard. Over the weekend, Fisham County Police Department lost 2 of our very own. Detective Marie Atkins and Officer Derek Alexander were both found dead in their homes.
What do you want me to do?
They apparently took their own lives.
Apparently it means they don't look
Now,
like it.
We don't have the autopsy reports yet, but we do have the crime scene reports that do show that both officers did indeed have gunshot wounds to the head that do appear to be self-inflicted.
How?
We also have full consent from both of their spouses, so there's no need for us to wait on any search warrants.
That's good.
Now, this is obviously a tremendous loss to both our community as well as our police department. It is extremely odd that both officers who worked so closely together would both decide to take their own lives in such a similar fashion within a 24-hour period. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that foul play is involved here, but yeah, we certainly can't rule it out just yet. Now, it is important to keep in mind that the people that we are interviewing today, they are not suspects. They are just simply people that are close to the deceased that might have some relevant information. That's it. We have Officer Alexander's wife here today, as well as Detective Atkins's husband and their daughter Samantha. And I also asked Officer Mark Campbell to speak with me today, seeing as though he's partners with Alexander and he also worked very closely with Detective Atkins, so I definitely want to get his take on things. As usual, you'll be able to watch the live interviews via the monitor that you're looking at right now, and then you'll be able to review any of the previously recorded media on the monitor that's to your left. All right, we'll get the interview started. I'll be back in just a bit.
Okay, so no file available, no file available, no file available. If I click this one, Detective Reese, so it start the interview. So that begin.
You have one old message. Thursday, June 19th, 7:38 a.m.
Hi, this message is from Marie Atkins. Marie, it's Elizabeth Fisher here from the International Preparatory Academy of Thailand. I'm just calling to confirm your visit on July 24th. And I also need to confirm Samantha's birth date again. I have January 8th of 2010. I think that's what you left on my voicemail, but it was a little unclear. So if you could just confirm that for me, it would really be great. If it's easier for you, you can always email me. My email is eFisher@ipat.edu.th. Or, of course, you can give me a call. It's always great to talk to you. My number is 66-5551-4898. Everything else is ready on our end for your
So
tour of the
she
school.
or
We're
her
just really
daughter
looking
is
forward to
going
seeing
to
both you and
Thailand?
Samantha in Bangkok next month.
Both of them.
I know you're going to be so happy with what the school has to offer. I can't wait to share it with you. So I hope I hear from you soon. Thanks so much.
Not anymore. She's dead.
To delete this message, press 7. End of messages.
So this message is how do I go back?
His birth date again, I have January 8th of 2010.
How do
I think that's what you left on my voicemail, but it was a little unclear, so
All
if
right,
you could just
Caleb,
confirm that.
we are recording. Today is June 24th. I am Detective Martin Ruiz, badge number 7621, and with me here today is Caleb Atkins. So Caleb, we'll start with you spelling your first and your last name for me, please.
Caleb Atkins, Calebatkins.
Thank you, and please acknowledge that this statement is being video and audio recorded and that you are consenting to this recording.
Yes, I am aware and I consent to the recording.
And lastly, please acknowledge that we have already gone over your rights and that you are willfully making this statement.
Yes, we have gone over my rights and I'm doing this interview willfully.
Well, thank you. So, look, before we dive into anything, I just want to extend my sincere condolences to both you and to Samantha. Yeah, I can't even imagine what the two of you are going through right now. You know, Detective Atkins, she was and always will be a member of our family here, all right? And if there's anything that I or anyone here at the station can do for either you or for Samantha, yeah, man, please do not hesitate to ask, okay?
Thanks, Marty. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the least that we can do. So yeah, you know, we're catching up here. Are you still doing the stay-at-home dad thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still at it.
That's good. That's good. I think that Samantha is probably going to need you now more than ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Yeah. Well, look, man. The reason I brought you down here today is that I am struggling to understand why Detective Atkins may have taken her own life. It just seems really uncharacteristic to me, and yeah, I feel like there must be some sort of like obvious signs that I overlooked or something.
No, Marty. I don't think there were any signs.
I don't need to look at this.
It honestly makes no sense. And to be clear, I'm struggling to understand what happened here too.
So
that's
do you
logical
think
because
that
she and her daughter is going to Thailand.
Are you serious? Of course there's foul play, Marty. You and the entire force know Marie very well. Hell, she probably spent more time here than she did at home. There's no way that you can convince me that she took her own life. And I honestly can't believe you guys even think that's a possibility. I mean, what sort of mother would abandon their child like that? Definitely not Marie. That much I can say for sure. And the other thing that's tripping me up with this whole thing is the gun that she supposedly used to kill herself with.
Yeah, and what about it?
It's not hers, Marty.
It's not hers? How do you know that?
The only gun that Marie owned was the one your department issued to her, and that gun was, and still is, locked in a gun safe in our bedroom.
Well, it is possible that she could have owned other firearms. I mean, look, a lot of the officers here at the station, they own various different firearms.
Her husband would know, right?
Common, Caleb.
I would have known if she owned other guns. I'm telling you, the only gun she owned was the one you guys gave to her.
And you can check it with her purchase record.
Are you saying she's hiding guns around the house or something?
I don't know, Caleb.
Well, she
don't
wasn't.
suggest it.
Okay. So let's say that she did not take her own life. What reasons would someone have for killing her and then covering it all up by making it look like as if it were suicide?
Marty, she's a detective. She's been involved in getting a shit ton of people locked up. There could be any number of people that wanted to get some revenge.
You have to guess?
Yeah,
that's what the other guy's
dead.
dead.
I can't argue with that, man.
No, I'm not saying this is what happened, but a few days before Marie was killed, I overheard her talking with your CSI guy, Sean Hamill. They were talking about Daniel Hernandez. A guy she investigated about 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know if you remember, but she played a key part in his conviction.
Yeah, I do remember that case for sure. Yeah.
Well, did you know that Daniel Hernandez was recently released?
No. Actually, no, I did not know that.
Well, he was. And from the sounds of Marie's conversation with Sean that morning, she ran into Hernandez somewhere in public. It sounded like they had a pretty severe altercation. And I don't know if you remember, but Daniel Hernandez never confessed. According to him, he was completely innocent.
How did you know that?
So you think that Daniel was holding some sort of a grudge and that he killed her out of an act of revenge?
I don't know, Marty, but I do know that Marie did not kill herself. And if I were you guys, he would certainly be someone I would want to talk to. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. All right, well, look, before we go down that path, I have a few things that I do need to clear up with you first, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, for now, let's go under the assumption that Detective Atkins did indeed take her own life. Can you think of any reasons why she would do so?
I already told you, no, I can't think of any reason.
And everything was fine with her here at work?
Yes. I mean, she had her usual stressors that come with the job, but nothing out of the ordinary.
And home life, that was all fine too?
Yeah, of course. Things were how they've always been.
All right, well, look, Caleb, I hate to ask this question, but you understand that I have a job that I need to do. So, were the two of you having any sort of marital issues?
Look, I understand why you need to ask that. The answer is no.
Okay. All right, so look, according to the crime scene report, Detective Atkins, she was killed at approximately 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, June 21st. Now, you called 911 at approximately 1:30 p.m. that same day. This was after you had arrived home and discovered the body. Is all that sound correct?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so then where were you prior to coming home?
I remember dropping Sam off at work around 10, and then I went to the farmer's market on Central, walked around, bought some stuff, talked to a few vendors, and then I went back home.
Is there anyone that can corroborate this? Maybe one of those vendors?
I mean, I guess it's possible, but I can't guarantee anyone would remember talking to me that day. You know how that place is? It's super busy. I'm sure they talked to tons of people that day.
Sure. Maybe, I don't know, some credit card transactions then? Maybe that can corroborate this?
No, I always use cash when I go to the farmer's market. It keeps me from spending more than I need to. Look, I understand why you need to ask these questions, but I can assure you I was at the farmer's market during that time.
All right, fair enough, Caleb, fair enough. Okay, so then after you made this 911 call, what did you do?
I called Sam and I told her that there was an emergency and that I would need to pick her up early. And then when I could, I drove over to the movie theater where Sam works.
Derek Alexander.
Picked her up, told her what had happened.
What?
And Sam didn't want to go back to the house. Neither did I, so we checked into Liberty Hotel. And Sam stayed there for the rest of the day, and even though I didn't want to go back to the house, I needed to pick up some clothes and toiletries for us, so I did that, and then back to the hotel, and that was it.
But she was killed with the June 21st.
And what about Sunday? This was the day that Officer Alexander died.
We stayed in the hotel the entire day. Sam slept for most of it. I was the complete opposite. I was up the whole time watching TV, trying to take my mind off of things.
Did you guys get any food that day?
We ordered in. I didn't have the energy or the right mindset to go out.
Sure. And what'd you guys get?
Nervous.
Pizza and soda from Sal's.
All right.
Do you know around what time that may have been?
I don't know. Late afternoon, early evening? I'm not sure. But I did use my card for that, so you can track that if you really need to.
Okay. All right, well, Caleb, is there anything else that you feel I should be aware of?
No. I need you guys to find out who did this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, thanks, Caleb. Let's take a short break, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, several things. You don't talk to you don't interview witness or supposedly witness like this. And then the second thing is what and where, how, what, here.
Alright, there's quite a bit to digest there. Now, he clearly seems to think that someone killed his wife.
Yeah.
And he could very well be right. Now, I am a little concerned that he doesn't really have an alibi or anything that proves his time at the farmer's market, which he claims to have been at during the time of his wife's death. Now, I'm not saying that he's lying, but if he were lying, then what would be the reason? The only thing I can think of is that he would be somehow connected to his wife's death in some way. And if that were the case, then he would have some reason for wanting her dead.
But
now, before we really explore this scenario, we need to evaluate whether or not he was telling the truth about his relationship with his wife. According to him, their marriage was fine, which means we really don't have a motive here. But
everybody say that.
If he was lying, this would be a very important step in figuring out the truth of what happened to Detective Atkins. We do need to be careful here, though. Remember, this guy just lost his wife. If we accuse him of lying about his relationship with her, and that isn't the case,
gotta climb him up.
Well, then that's going to be pretty damn shitty of us.
Wow. It's always gotta be shitty for the cops, man.
Take some time to really think this through. I'll proceed based on your feedback.
And
give me a call when you're ready to make a decision. Talk to you soon.
I can't make notes. So Caleb. Okay. Name, recipient, Caleb. Message record, text message. Message record, Derek Alexander. Who's Megan? A 3219. So he was right about the Saturday 21st when he was dropping off his daughter to work 10. But the sound thing, well, it's not July, it's June 22nd. No, not this one. Oops. The sound thing is June 22nd. So, what he said about that? No, this is Louis. No. Come on, let me.
All right, Caleb, we are recording. Today is
Okay, halfway point. Do it again. No.
All right, well, look, Caleb, I hate to ask this question, but you understand that I have a job that I need to do. So, were the two of you having any sort of marital issues?
Look, I understand why you need to ask that. The answer is no.
Okay. All right, so look, according to the crime scene report, Detective Atkins, she was killed at approximately 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, June 21st. Now, you called 911 at approximately 1:30 p.m. that same day. This was after you had arrived home and discovered the body. Is all that sound correct?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so then where were you prior to coming home?
I remember dropping Sam off at work around 10. And then I went to the farmer's market on Central, walked around, bought some stuff, talked to a few vendors, and then I went back home.
Is there anyone that can corroborate this? Maybe one of those vendors?
I mean, I guess it's possible, but I can't guarantee anyone would remember talking to me that day. You know how that place gets? It's super busy. I'm sure they talked to tons of people that day.
Sure. Maybe, I don't know, some credit card transactions then? Maybe that can corroborate this?
No, I always use cash when I go to the farmer's market. It keeps me from spending more than I need to. Look, I understand why you need to ask these questions, but I can assure you I was at the farmer's market during that time.
All right, fair enough, Caleb, fair enough. Okay, so then after you made this 911 call, what did you do?
I called Sam and I told her that there was an emergency and that I would need to pick her up early. And then when I could, I drove over to the movie theater where Sam works, picked her up, told her what had happened, and Sam didn't want to go back to the house. Neither did I, so we checked into Liberty Hotel. And Sam stayed there for the rest of the day, and even though I didn't want to go back to the house, I needed to pick up some clothes and toiletries for us, so I did that, and then back to the hotel, and that was it for the day.
And what about Sunday? This was the day that Officer Alexander died.
We stayed in the hotel the entire day. Sam slept for most of it. I was the complete opposite. I was up the whole time watching TV, trying to take my mind off of things.
Did you guys get any food that day?
We ordered in. I didn't have the energy or the right mindset to go out.
Sure. And what'd you guys get?
Pizza and soda from Sal's.
Do you know around what time that may have been?
I don't know. Late afternoon, early evening? I'm not sure. But I did use my card for that, so you can track that if you really need to.
Okay. All right, well, Caleb, is there anything else that you feel I should be aware of?
No. I need you guys to find out who did this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, thanks, Caleb. Let's take a short break, okay?
Yeah, of course.
His account of the day, largely, I think, correct. But I didn't see what's going on the 21st. I want you to know that I don't understand when you're doing this. I'm not upset. I'm here for you. Peace out. Who's Megan? I slept a bit today, so I'm running late to work. Who's Megan? You know how it is. Yes, I got it. Okay, I want to look at 7/19, which is July 19, actually June 19. What poem Derek said to Marie, I want you to know and totally understand why you're doing this. I'm not upset, I'm here for you. Will it be 7/19? Marie to Caleb, I'm home early as I expect. A good meeting tonight, ready to put this mistake behind me. Okay. Hey there, thanks for talking to me. Listen to all my bullshit. You know I've made some pretty major mistake at work. I know I can't do the past, but everything's right. I've been thinking I'm gonna fix things. Fill you up later. It is. Alright. I'm not holding any grudges. Who is Mark? Mark something.
All right, Caleb, we are recording. Today is June 24th. I am Detective Martin Ruiz, badge number 7.
He is not. Oh. I think yes.
Hello? Okay, so you think he's telling the truth?
Yes.
You don't think there's any problems with his marriage or relationship with his wife?
No.
Yeah, I guess you might be right. We'll roll with it. As always, I appreciate your input. All right, let me get back in there.
Who the heck is... Okay, Martin Ruiz, investigating detective. Date, time of incident, June 22nd, Sunday, 2000. Alexander, age 42, male, white, eye color blue, blonde, 6'1", 20.7 suicide. You won't say that if you think it's not suicide. The suspect you see the video taken on the moonlight morning of 22nd, So, Megan Alexander discovered the disease in the home. This is by this is a single cursor onto the head, right side of his head. This is right temple. Right side of his head, the person located right near right side. This is shot with a Glock 19, department issue handgun. It's found on the floor. That's the deceased right hand. Fingerprint of the handgun matches deceased. Alright, no foul play involved. Incident report. Usually you don't have the same detective investigating both crimes at the same time, because you will cloud your judgment. And actually, no, she was dead on the June 21st. So different day, 1:30 p.m. Okay, I can immediately call 911, but there's a single gunshot on the right head. But he said it's not department issue handgun. It's still in there. That's not her Glock 19 then. The fingerprint of the handgun match of deceased based on the crime scene investigation with suicide. Foul play. So there's two things. First of all, he said it was not her gun. Her gun's locked in the gun safe, and she don't own any other handgun. And this says it's a department issue Glock 19, and found the gun on her in her right hand. Then you match your own gun. Let's see what Megan says. This really sucks, man.
All right, this is a continuation with Caleb Atkins. So look, I do appreciate you coming down here today and for your patience as we try to figure out everything that's happened here. Appreciate all that.
Of course. Anything I could do to help.
Yeah, well, you definitely have been helpful. You know, you've given me a lot more info to take into consideration, and I appreciate that. So with that said, is there anything else that you feel I should be aware of, or anything else that might be relevant to what happened to your wife or with Officer Alexander?
No. Like I said earlier, I just need you guys to find the asshole who did this. And I want you to make him pay.
Okay. Okay. Now, you are aware that we're doing our best, right?
Yes. Yeah, no, I know you are.
All right. Well, Caleb, you are free to go home. So, again, I appreciate your time.
Sure. It's no problem at all.
All right.
In the hell was that?
Okay, one interview down for the day and on to the next. I'm going to bring in Megan Alexander, Officer Alexander's wife, in here next. Hang tight.
The woman has to say. Begin.
Okay, we are officially recording. Today is June 24th. I am Detective Martin Ruiz, badge number 7621, and with me here today is Megan Alexander. So Megan, we'll start with you. Please spelling your first and last name for me.
MEGANALEXANDER.
Thank you, and please acknowledge that this statement is being video and audio recorded and that you are consenting to this recording.
Yes, that is correct.
And lastly, acknowledge that we have already gone over your rights and that you are willfully making this statement.
Yes, that is also correct.
All right, well, thank you, Megan. So, look, before we dive into all of this, I want to first extend my sincere condolences to you, Megan. Now, obviously, what has happened is extremely tragic. And I just want you to know that our department and me personally, Megan, okay? We are here to support you with whatever it is that you need, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Detective.
Absolutely. It is the least that we can do. So, yeah, there's been a lot to take in with the events that have occurred over the past few days, and I'm trying to piece together why two of our fellow officers, why they would have taken their own lives, and why so close in time to each other. And yeah, Megan, this is where I can really use your help.
Of course. That's why I'm here.
And I appreciate that. So, I guess we'll start with the glaring question. Why do you think that Officer Alexander, your husband, why do you think that he took his own life?
I've given it a lot of thought. And I can't honestly 100% come up with any specific reason.
So, do you think that suicide is exactly what happened?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, do you think that foul play may have been involved?
I don't think so.
Okay, so then you must think that it was actually suicide.
I do think it's possible, yes.
And why would you think that?
I mean, you know how it is, Detective. Being an officer is hard.
Yeah, that is very true. So, did your husband exhibit any signs that the job was too stressful or too demanding? And I mean, to the point that it would actually push him to take his own life.
At times, yes. I mean, it was never a constant thing. And he always did his best to hide how he was truly feeling. But yes, I do believe I saw some signs over the years.
Did you ever talk to him about any of this or, check in from time to time?
To be honest, warning signs are much easier seen in hindsight. During the day-to-day, these honest conversations or check-ins, as you put it, they just never were a priority. And I'm really regretting that.
Megan, were the two of you having any marital problems?
What couple doesn't have any problems? I mean, we were no exception. Marriage itself is hard, especially when you're married to someone in law enforcement.
I'm tired of going to bed early.
We had our share of problems, just like any other couple. But it was nothing that was severe or out of the ordinary.
Now, Megan, if I remember correctly, you work for yourself. Is that still correct?
Yes, I'm a CPA, and I work mostly from home.
Do you work a lot of hours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So I would imagine with two steady sources of income that the two of you weren't experiencing any sort of financial struggles or any stress related to money. Is that right?
We had no stresses or struggles related to our finances. We were doing just fine in that department.
So if your marriage was fairly normal and the two of you weren't experiencing any sort of financial struggles, then you must think that it was his actual job that pushed him to take such extreme actions.
Yeah. It's possible. And to be completely transparent with you, his job was putting a higher level of stress on him this past year than I had ever seen before. There was more distance between us. But I didn't think it was this severe. And obviously I was wrong.
Well, I do appreciate your honesty, Megan. So, look, for argument's sake, let's explore that there actually was foul play involved, okay? At least for now. Now, if we go down that path, then I, of course, need to do my due diligence, which means that we do need to account for your time during the deaths of both of the officers, right?
No, these two cops, the
Yeah,
cops dead.
I understand.
So let's start with
And
Saturday,
she tried to call it
June
off.
21st. Now, that was the day that Detective Atkins was killed. So what were you doing Saturday morning between 11 a.m. and noon?
That was a pretty simple day for me. Derek and I were home the entire day, and I can say that for sure because we spent most of the morning cleaning from 10 a.m. to noon. And then we just had a lazy day, watching sports and movies. That was it.
So the two of you did not go out the entire day?
No, not at all.
And I'm assuming the only person that can corroborate this would be your husband, who is now deceased. Is that correct?
Unfortunately, yes. I mean, I don't see how anyone else would know that we spent the entire day at home.
Sure. Okay, so what about the next day, specifically during the morning hours?
Well, given the nature of what happened the day before, Derek and I didn't really sleep. So I got up at 6 a.m. I just did my normal routine, and Derek stayed home. I got coffee at Nick's on 4th Street, and
42nd.
then I drove to Monument Trails. I did my usual hike, which lasted 2 hours. And then I drove home. And that's when I found Derek's body and called the station.
Now, you mentioned a hike. Was there anybody with you on that hike?
No, it was just me.
All right, now I do also need to learn a little bit more about the firearms that your husband may have owned. So, do you know if he owned any firearms besides the one that was issued by our department?
Yeah, he also had a hunting rifle.
Okay, so it was just the hunting rifle and the department issued firearm, is that right?
That's correct.
And where did he keep these firearms?
The hunting rifle was in a case in our closet, and the work gun was in a drawer in our nightstand.
In your nightstand? Why the nightstand?
Paranoia, I guess. I don't know. I never really questioned it. It probably just made him feel safe. I don't really know.
Now, was that particular firearm, was that locked up?
No, it wasn't.
So, in theory, then anyone could have had access to that firearm, right?
Well, no. It was just Derek and I at the house.
But hypothetically, if someone were to enter your home without your knowledge, right, then technically they would have been able to have access to that firearm, right?
Yeah, if they knew exactly where it was, I guess technically it's possible.
All right, well, Megan, is there anything else that you want to share or anything else that you think I should know that can help me better understand what's happened here?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Okay. All right, so we will take a short break. I'm going to ask that you just wait here for a bit, okay?
Okay.
All right, I will be back, Megan.
All right, I'm gonna be quitting, and yeah, we'll come here. Probably we will do this again, maybe sometimes, because I'm actually quite hooked on this. Probably because I was a former cop myself, but I mean, you know, it could just be anything else. So yeah, and this will be the end of today's stream, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, this will be it for me, and I'll see you on Thursday playing Schedule 1. Thank you, and have a wonderful night. Wherever you are, have a wonderful good morning, good afternoon, good night. I see you. Bye.